Action sets are a power tool for scalable operations in Paminga. You create the actions you want, both global and or conditional actions. Give that action set a name and then trigger it on demand from various sources across the platform, including Paminga forms and LinkedIn lead forms and Calendly forms. Really, really powerful. So if you've got multiple ways someone could, for example, schedule a demo, you can always take the same set of actions every time a demo is scheduled. If you want to change that set of actions, change it in your action set. Automatically flows to all those sources. CSV imports. In other platforms that I've seen, when you do a CSV import, you can dump people onto a list, then you have to run a workflow to operate on that list. In Paminga, you're doing trade shows and or conference CSV imports on an ongoing basis. Create a nice action set, have it take the actions you want, and then reuse it. It's awesome. Zapier and Workato, same game. When you configure a Zapier Zap to push data into Paminga or a Workato recipe, you literally get asked, which action set do you want to trigger in Paminga? And this is where it gets really awesome. For all of these, you don't have to take the same actions, the global actions, apply to every single person that triggers this action. So that would be every Zap, every row in the CSV import, every form submission. But you don't have to use any global actions. You could use and or any number of conditional actions. Now we're going to examine that row in the CSV. If they meet these conditions, create a lead in Salesforce. If they meet those conditions, don't create a lead in Salesforce, dump them into this nurturing workflow. Same thing, Zap by Zap. Examine those prospects and take action conditionally. It's super cool. Now, I'm just going to show you some of the actions that are available. If you've looked at other videos and you've seen Paminga's actions, what you're going to notice is 100% consistency. This is the menu for actions you get in our workflow builder. These are the actions you get access to when a drip series or workflow goal is met. These are the actions you get in action sets. They're consistent everywhere. So I'm not going to go through all these, there's a lot of them, but some of the high level ones. You can push them into any automation. That includes any running drip series or workflow, and you can add them to multiple. I'll just click a few. Boom. You could put them into multiple. You can remove them from multiple. Add and or remove from multiple marketing lists and or subscription lists. You can push them into a Google Ads audience, remove them. You can enrich them with Apollo, sunset contacts automatically, unsunset them automatically, say when forms are submitted. It goes on and on. Down here we have I'll just go a little slowly. You can pause. You have the ability to create leads in Salesforce conditionally, create tasks in Salesforce, opportunities, push them into Salesforce campaigns as campaign members with the right statuses and custom field values. It's kind of incredible. Now what I'm going to do is jump to a form and just show you what this looks like. I've got a form right here. Right now, if I go, what actions should be taken when this form is submitted, we're set to set up actions on the fly. And here I can trigger global and or conditional actions tied to this form. But right below it, I can say, use an existing action set. Notice the cursor goes in there. I'll type video. That's my video example action set. Now it will be triggered. I can do the exact same thing from a CSV import. We'll take a very fast look at that. I'll go to import contacts. It says this form isn't published, no big deal. All right, I've got an example CSV file. It's going to map the fields automatically. We're not looking at that. It's going to set up these settings. Who cares? We go to actions, exact same thing. Do you want to have actions on the fly for this import? Go for it, global and conditional. But just choose to use an existing action set, and now you've got reusable actions of whatever manner you want, globally and conditionally, changing them from a single source of truth. Paminga's awesome.